and welcome. My name is Tamika, your favorite travel advisor, and on this channel it's all about travel. My goal is to give you tips, tricks, and to inspire you to travel more, to connect more with the people that you love, and then also help guide you to this new way of traveling, and so that you can also really realize that anybody can travel, and I mean anybody. So let's just address the elephant in the room real quick. Okay, so yes, I'm in a car. I'm actually at my son's track event, and he's kind of in between the little events that he's doing, so I have time to kind of come up or go into my car and record this video now. So excuse the background noise. I mean, this is real life, so sorry about that. But anyway, that's one of the joys of being a travel advisor, is that I can kind of work anywhere that I want, and it's in my car. And then wait, okay, so I got a little story. This is kind of how I'm feeling right now, and parents, I'm sure you guys can relate. But you ever go to the store and you get like your favorite like ice cream or your favorite something, and you try to be really sneaky and kind of like open the wrapper really quiet in the closet, and then suddenly, oh, there's a plane, sorry, suddenly there's the kids, miraculously, they can hear that, and you're like, how the heck did they hear that? But they can't hear you when you tell them to go take out the trash. I mean, it's just amazing. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. That's just hashtag mom problems, I guess. But okay, so I'm looking back while I'm editing this video, and that story that I just told, I don't know where I was going with it. But I think what I was trying to get at is that I felt like I was kind of doing something wrong by being in the the car and working. So if you got it, you got it. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, back to our scheduled program. Told about traveling. The biggest ones that I hear is that traveling is so expensive, or I don't have time to travel, or I don't know how to plan travel, or the list goes on and on and on. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. If you have one or you've heard of one, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll be interested, or I want to hear from you guys and see kind of what are the things that you have heard or kind of came across your ear. Okay, so the number one reason why people aren't traveling is that basically they just don't have a plan. Now hear me out. And what I mean by that is that they haven't done any little research or anything pertaining to where they want to go, how much money that they could possibly want to spend on vacation, or haven't done any type of anything. And then when they go to either talk to a travel advisor, and I feel so bad, but I have to break it down to them like, look, in order to have the vacation that you're wanting to have, it's going to require this, and this. And it's not that it's something that they can't obtain, but basically what they need is a plan. If you, for instance, want to have a vacation that costs $10,000, and I mean, this vacation is something that you have always wanted to do, you have looked at some of the places you want to go to that location, and you just want to go all out. You want to be big spending, big baller, and what you should, if that's what you want to do, honey, that's your business, that's your prerogative, and go for it. But here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have those bigger than life vacations, but you have to have a plan. If your vacation costs 10 grand, and if you don't have that money right now, or you don't have the time saved up for work to take that 2 weeks off, then you need to start to make preparations in order to get the time off, in order to get the money saved, or maybe you have to cut back on something, or maybe you need to just find a little part-time job that's just strictly for vacations. Whatever you need to do, you need to do that in advance. You don't wait 2 to 3 months before the time that you want to travel to start looking at vacation spots. No, you need to be doing that like months in advance. And as a travel advisor, I always recommend my clients to start the planning process no later than 6 to 8 months. In reality, I would love for my clients to start planning their vacation a year out, or even 2 years out on some vacations. But because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you have to do before you even decide to go on a vacation, especially if you're going international. If you don't have a passport, you need to get that. If you depending where you're going in the world, there may be some vaccines that maybe need to that's required, or you know that you want to do all of this stuff when you get there. You need to make preparations that now and way in advance to start saving the money, to start taking the time out, to make sure that your household is in order when you leave and when you come back. That way you're not coming back to a big old catastrophe, or whatever goes on with planning a vacation before and after, but that is the biggest thing. Somebody getting crump back there. Sorry, let me watch my surroundings. I ain't trying to get hit. Okay, but the biggest thing is that you have to have a plan. You have to say, look, this is what I want to do. Take actionable steps to get to your goal. And when you have a plan, that eliminates a lot of confusion. It eliminates the things that we spoke about in the beginning of the video. Oh, you don't have enough money, or you don't have time. It eliminates that, because now when you have a plan and you are making preparations a year out, two years out, you're giving yourself enough time to have that dream vacation. That way you won't be disappointed when you're calling somebody or you're looking for a vacation and you're like, man, this doesn't fit in my budget, or man, I can't get this time off of work. You have to plan ahead. So yeah, I mean, I wish it was maybe really, really deep, but it's really not hard. And I think in life we make things so much harder than what it has to be. So the moral to the story is, get a plan. Be faithful at your plan. Make actionable steps to get to the goals that you want to have, or the outcome that you want to have. And these little nuggets that I'm sharing with you just not only applies to travel, it applies to life in general. Anything that you want to do, you see the vision, you see the end, you see the ending, and you work backwards from it, or however systematic that you work. But usually that's how I work. I work from the dream, and then I work my way back to the steps that I need to get to get that dream. But anywho, I hope that makes sense. If it does, I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you subscribe. And then also, I have actually a free gift for you. So in the description, I have created the ultimate travel guide, and it kind of goes through kind of the same stuff that we just talked about having actionable steps to take a year out or 2 years out. It has an exploration sheet where you can kind of explore the areas that you always wanted to go. It gives you things that you want to do, want to see, things that you want to try, to eat, all that other stuff. It has all of that in there to kind of get the ball going and get the wheels rolling. That way, when you're able to be able to book that vacation, you're able to when you're able to book that vacation, you kind of have you have an idea of the little things that you need to do in order to get to that vacation. Okay, so I'm giving that to you because, like I said before, everybody can travel. You just need a plan. That's it. You need a plan, and you need to work the plan. All right, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love, joy, and sunny travels. Bye.